It's silly, it's stupid, but every now and then you need to get punched in the face.
Could you guys go bare knuckle if you wanted to? Just
Well, we looked into the rules, and you used to be able to cane. You got to remember President Andrew Jackson challenged 9 guys to a duel and won 9 times. In Oklahoma, you don't do this. Maybe you run your mouth in New Jersey. I don't know. I'm not from New Jersey, but this is some thug. That's a mob boss, and you're supposed to be intimidating because he's the boss of the Teamsters. And you should have seen the fear of his eyes when I stood up too. I'm not joking. I'm not looking for a fight. I used to get paid to fight professionally. I'm not really looking for it, but I'm sure not going to sit back and let somebody do that and not call him out on it.
As expected, Oklahoma Senator Markwayne Mullen took a victory lap with Sean Hannity on Fox News after trying to fight Teamsters Union boss Sean O'Brien during a Senate hearing, conveniently failing to mention that 82-year-old Bernie Sanders squashed the exchange.
Greedy CEO who pretends like he's self-made. Sir, I wish you was in the truck with me when I was building my plumbing company. Myself and my wife was running the office because I sure remember working pretty hard and long hours. Pretends like he's self-made. What a clown. Fraud. Always has been, always will be. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy. Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be 2 consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big guy.
Oh, stop it.
Is that your solution every
Hold it. No, sit down. Sit down.
Look at you.
You're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Active.
Oh, okay.
Sit down, please.
All right.
Can I respond, Mr. Chairman?
Hold it. If
Hold
we
on.
can't, no,
This is
I have
what
the
he
mic.
said.
I'm sorry.
This is
Hold
what
it.
he said.
You'll have your time.
Okay.
Can I respond?
Oh, no, you can't. This is a hearing. And God knows the American people have enough contempt for Congress.
While this whole fiasco was the first time we've seen actual violence being threatened, this isn't the only time Mullen and O'Brien went after each other.
You're out of line,
Let him
man.
answer
Actually,
the
I haven't,
question.
and don't tell me I'm out
You
of
are
line.
in line.
Don't tell me I'm out of line.
Well, you frame.
Don't tell me.
You
I'm
frame.
making a
You
statement.
frame. You
Sir,
frame the statement.
you need
as
to
a
shut
tough
your
guy.
mouth
Yeah.
because you don't know
You're
what
gonna tell me to
talking
shut my
about.
mouth?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Hold it.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Yes, I
Tough
did.
guy. I'm not
Senator.
afraid of physical.
Senator,
You don't have
hold
to be,
it.
but don't sit there and tell me I'm out of line. You call me a greedy CEO.
Oh yeah, you are. You want to attack my salary? I'll attack yours. What
go
did you
ahead.
make? What did you make when you owned your company?
When I made my company, I kept my salary down at about $50,000 a year because I invested every penny into it.
Okay. All right. You mean you hid money?
No, I didn't hide. Oh, hold on a second. You think it's smart? You think you're funny?
No,
You're not.
You think you're funny?
No, I never said. Did I
You
smile?
frame
Did I laugh?
your opening
Hold
statement.
on.
You frame your opening statement
No,
saying you're a tough
Senator,
guy.
continue.
This-
Senator.
Me too.
This shows their behavior on how they try to come in and
No, I-
demonize a shop.
know.
No, it's
and
just-
they say about intimidation, and it's not about intimidation.
This
it's
may
about the
show your
employees'
behavior
support.
here. But stay on the issue, please.
Back in March, O'Brien refused to let Mullen, an anti-union small business tyrant, control the conversation about the benefits of organized labor before Mullen desperately tried to flip the script on O'Brien and unions by whining about how they rule through intimidation and only benefit those in union leadership, a claim not based at all in reality, to be clear. But that didn't stop Mullen from parroting it on the Senate floor.
The bill, however, is not about increasing the quality of an employer-employee relationship or allowing the free market to lift millions of workers out of poverty. It's about increasing the power of union bosses, like the one that was here one time, over the union bosses for the Teamsters, O'Malley, who quoted one time saying that he wants to bring the mob mentality back to the Teamsters. That's who you're empowering, Chairman.
With all of this in mind, let's take a look at how Fox News is spinning the story.
It is interesting, though, when you think of the left today, if you use the wrong pronoun in school, boy, the left will absolutely lose it. When all of a sudden did we become that woke that the thought of two people, one responding to a threat directly saying, okay, you threatened me, here's your opportunity, take me up on it.
Yeah, well, it's political correctness. It's all of a sudden you got to worry about somebody's feelings, but oh, by the way, the left can say whatever they want.
Of course, Hannity and Fox blame pronouns and wokeness for people not wanting to see a fight during a Senate hearing. This is preposterous framing and typical. I beg you to read between the lines here. The real criticism that should be levied against Mullen has nothing to do with him wanting to fight O'Brien, but rather using his time during the hearing to engage in this sad performance to score points on Fox and other right-wing petulant outlets. Mullen appeared to deliberately waste valuable time during the hearing to not only continue his vendetta against O'Brien, but also to paint him, and by extension all union laborers, as selfish, anti-business aggressors who want to take advantage of business owners, when in reality, it couldn't be further from the truth. But you'll never hear that from the likes of Hannity, Mullen, and other conservatives. Let's hear how O'Brien reacted to the now viral exchange with Mullen.
You're one of 100 of the most powerful people in the country, and you're acting like a 12-year-old in a schoolyard because you didn't get your way. I mean, look, he actually has the ability, and he's 100 of the elite, to actually effectuate change in this country, and he's focused on being a bully. You know, we're not going to stand for it, and we definitely were brought up differently.
Do you really think that that is best serving, best representing the members of the Teamsters Union?
His story is compelling but inaccurate. And in a hearing in March, he started the whole thing by coming into a hearing, looking at us and basically saying to me, I'm not afraid of physical confrontation. As a matter of fact, I welcome it.
Notice how Jake Tapper made a concerted effort to frame O'Brien's tweets making fun of Mullen as equivalent to Mullen telling lies about unions and his own business on the Senate floor, focusing on the optics of the spat instead of critiquing the substance of the exchange.
And unfortunately today, Mark chose to not act like a U.S. Senator, and he's going to have to pay the consequences for that.
What's the best thing the Teamsters is fighting for its union members right now? What's the thing you're proudest of right now that you're fighting for right now?
We are fighting corporate America. We are closing the gap between, CEO greed and what our members are getting in their contracts. UPS is a prime example. We got a $30 billion contract, the highest contract ever at UPS, and we are starting to take back what we've invested. I mean, think about how important Teamsters were, essential workers, providing goods and services during the pandemic.
All right, Sean O'Brien, good to see you.
And what the message of the hearing was about is that if we're going to rebuild a disappearing middle class, workers should be joining unions and taking on large corporations who are making record-breaking profits. CEOs now make 350 times what their workers are making. That's what the hearing was about, not, a senator getting into a fight with a union leader.
Senator Sanders is right here, but given the media's disdain for unionized labor and anyone fighting for increased rights for workers, this message will sadly get lost in the outrage over the fight, which is exactly what Mullen and the conservatives wanted to happen.
Pretends like he's self-made. What a clown. Fraud. Always has been, always will be. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy. Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big guy.
Oh, stop it.